Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come, yo. Here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What up, what up, what up? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's the moment you've been waiting for. And we're back. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boys. And we're back. I'm gonna start off by apologizing for not being here last week, but we had some family matters. But we here tonight. It's your friendly neighborhood Friday night live stream. It's the Here Goes Nothing podcast, bringing it to you live. The Bricklayers, Friday nights at 10. Your man Ron Do, your man Black Fire. What up, what up, what up?
Yo, we got a special guest today. We got my man Butter Versus. He's gonna be talking to y'all about the hip-hop game, the music game in general, that is. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. It's gonna be a very interesting show for real. It's your man Ron Do alongside Black
The
Fire.
one and only Uncle Black.
Uncle Black.
AKA the Wise Elder. Just want to say what's up to everybody out there. So how you doing, Ron Do? Let me get that out the way. What's going on, my brother?
I'm doing good. Doing good. No complaints.
What you gonna hit us off with tonight?
A lot of Butter V joints. Some of our joints.
Sound like a plan, sound like a plan.
You know, anything that YouTube won't kick us off for.
Well, you know, we can always edit out that part. But what's up, everybody? I hope y'all tuned in. You know the link, www.mixcloud.com/live/bricklayers/. And you can always find our videos at www.bricklayers.com. That's BRIKLAYAZ.com. So once again, it's Friday. It's 10. We on time. Live stream seems to be working pretty good. So we gonna have some fun tonight talking about the industry, right?
Yep.
Pitfalls, the goods, the bads, the pros, the cons. Signing that 360 deal. That's what we talking about tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
All right, so what we gonna do? Get into a mix, and then about 10:15, we gonna bring on Butter Versus on the Zoom, and we gonna have a live chat. And do remember the number to call. Should be popping up on the screen. I don't know it off the top of my head, but just hang in there. We'll put it up. If you got some questions, you can always hit us in the chat in Mixcloud. And I'm also gonna try to get the Instagram live going before it's too late. So Ron, I'm gonna let you take over while I try to work on that. Once again, apologies for not being here last week, man. We love doing this show, so when we not here right now, it hurts, it cuts deep. So let's get busy.
Yeah, dope lyrics and drums to get them up. More technical than a machine gun in a pickup. With the Somalian man in it. I'm going off like I was Marley Marl's man in it. Not the counterfeit, the cannon shit. Count soundbite money, white honeys keep chanting it. I'm so popular for climbing on top of her. Treat her like she lived in Iran. I'm rocking her. Imperial Empire material. Count Chocula, vampire cereal. So sick, so ill, venereal. Black magic, no tricks, Mysterio. The webhead's nemesis, no God, he's dead. Genesis, got coin, I'm covered. Benefits, my groin, she love it, and it fits. Lego, build a temple for the devil. Just make sure everything's square, level. Recruited by the very first rebel. All hell, y'all in trouble. Tremble. I got an army assembled, coming for the big payback. Tenfold. Millipedes, mushrooms, mold. Malevolent, accustomed to cold. Oh, that's me, that's Big Butter V. That's me, a star, that's right. I'm a star, I'm a veteran. I'm good, I'm only getting better, man. I'm good, you suckers ain't better than me. Me first, Butter versus shit, me first. That's me, that's Big Butter V. That's me, a star, that's right. I'm a star, I'm a veteran. I'm good, I'm only getting better, man. I'm good, you suckers ain't better than me. Me first, Butter versus shit, me first. Nah, man, y'all don't get it. Y'all boring to me cause y'all purely aesthetic, pathetic. Y'all gon' surely regret it. They say Christ heals, but y'all need a medic. Not a
In case you didn't know, it's Butter Versus that you're listening to.
God can't save you from the whistle, from the pistol, it'll hit you. Oh well, I won't miss you. Look clear through.
The track is called It's Me.
Fine China,
That's me, I stand corrected.
Gymnast in a bitch, dismount on a bed. You know what comes next? Hey, you know what comes after that? Me. Yeah.
A little bit of head snap.
Soda like Mount Helen blowed up. I did it. I showed up. When you expected the opposite, I'm only not known by who rejected the hottest shit. Goldilocks, glass house, throwing rocks. Why you tryna bust my windows, though? I got a 9 and a 25. Use them both to survive, so my daughter ain't deprived. They say waste not, won't not. I say don't take mine unless you wanna get shot. Hit a pop. This ain't pop, this is hardcore. This is what you call John for. That's me, that's Big Butter V. That's me, a star, that's right. I'm a star, I'm a veteran. I'm good, I'm only getting better, man. I'm good, you suckers ain't better than me. Me first, Butter versus shit, me first. That's me, that's Big Butter V. That's me, a star, that's right. I'm a star.
It ain't luck now, it's been from my heart and my stomach. It's from my soul and my gut now. I'm in your town when I touch down. From the burbs to the uptown, I get around much. I'm building from the ground up, soldiers get round up. What now, now what? You sound butt trying to sound rough. And you ain't really big dogs, just a few hounds, pucks, loud for nothing. I call them mud hounds, haters get cut down. You're out of luck now, you better go run to some town, wherever, or just lay there wet up. But even if you duck down, or bust you one round,
That's that new world right there.
Others must bow.
My man Chills, Kurt Avalanche.
Got my humble G, sting like a bumblebee if you're coming for the crown.
You niggas better watch your steps. You better stay quiet.
Yours truly and Ron Do.
Wait when the guards come through to get wrecked. Now what you expect?
It's a promise. See you hitting them with that heat early.
Rappers take heed, our bodies will bleed. Spitting since the beginning of time with Adam and Eve. You know, yes, I'm committed to rhyme. I roll up a sleeve, atomically blowing your mind and rooting you weeds. My crew's in the lead, but we the only ones running. Y'all all say you're nice, but your whole crew is frontin'. I pass you the device, what you said, huh? Nothing. You dogs without a dick, straight bitch, say something. Is that a tail between your legs? Run into your mommies, cause you frailer than the eggs. I'm coming for you rappers like a bounty's on your head. If you only hear me spitting, then somebody's probably dead. See your mic grip it, swallow, attack. These niggas are handbags for men. Whack. Cut your losses short, cause we never coming under y'all. Front with your big chest sticking out like a wonder
Yo, you niggas better watch your steps. You better stay quiet. Make way when the guards come through. Now what you expect?
As we proceed, playing a little bit of original stuff today.
My eye doesn't know I exist. I see her every morning on the train number 6.
Classics that y'all don't know about.
In her mix. Every day I think about us being tighter than a fence. The first time I saw her must have been like 2 months. A new face to grace the place I chose once to walk by and say hi, but I didn't. Cause when our eyes met, I turned pussy like a kitten. I kept walking, but my mind kept talking, telling me how stupid I am and doing it off.
What up, what up?
I wanted to speak, but the words wouldn't come out. My legs
It's the Here Goes Nothing podcast.
Now I bet she's thinking I'm conceited when I'm exactly the opposite.
Back with a vengeance.
I'm contemplating going back, apologizing for my lack of speech. This is so agonizing. The one that come off as a herb. Should I use big words like nerds or keep it simple to the third, which is say hi and leave apologies alone? Ask her if the seat is taken. Can I join her on her throne? Word. I might just get a laugh off that and just being myself. There's no way she can pass on that. So I man up and cock back like a Glock. Turn around and the next man is standing in my spot. The apple of my eye doesn't know I exist. I see her every morning on the train number 6. I'm trying to calculate how she can put me in her mix. Every day I think about us being tighter than a fence.
Oh my God, oh my God.
A black butterfly floating in my direction. Gotta make up my mind.
Okay, here we go. Friday nights could never be better.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What a verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I feel it, I feel it. Can you feel it? Let's go.
Who is he that speaks effortlessly? That'll be me, Anthony Cruz. I'm giving these fools some speech therapy. Street melodies I recite with deep energy. My peoples keep telling me, hey, you made memories. A&R selling me dreams of sweet ecstasy. Now I'm like, whatever. Keep stepping, B. I'ma keep repping. See, my mental's my weaponry. I'll forever be on the run. Something like centipedes. Pray for all my enemies. Once you hear the capital A, you know my pedigree.
Shout out to DJ Dave Jordan.
It's embedded in my DNA code, and I can't.
Yeah, my brother, of course, we missed you last week.
I sling heavy D till they call me Mr.
Shout out to the big Frankie C.
Tripping on LSD and catch a murder one felony charge with these bars. In other words, let this RB rest in peace.
Speech therapy.
We against the machine.
Y'all lean, we rock from Stockholm to back home.
To catch with them stocking caps on.
These joints that's blowing, these cats just ain't known. We don't
Speech therapy.
We against the machine.
Y'all lean,
We rock
from Stockholm to back home.
the cats with the stocking caps on. These joints that's blowing, these cats just ain't knowing. Yeah, splash tropics, grass chopping, cash cropping. Pass to the last man, got it, can't stop it. The press watching.
This thing is fire right here, man.
Shape a scholarship into a doctorate, definite. Didn't they inflate the deficit? Didn't think that would be a detriment. Damn it.
You gotta hear the whole album though.
Force out in the desert, thought an insurgent was a peasant. Turned around, found out that he wasn't. IEDs take him out in the dozens, and over here we got the dominant dumb ones, lying to loved ones, losing. Cameraman caught the confusion. Under fire, worms fell. Wonder how some fell. Israel supplied with the gun help, while we be seeing visuals, but rather watch videos of pretty hoes. Child labor clothes, give me those. She been sewing sneakers since she's 6 years old. This kid's a pro. Speech therapy.
I see you all on the Instagram live. Shout out to everybody joining us on the live.
Home to back home to catch.
But if you want the full experience, go to the mixcloud.com site where you can get the full video, audio, and the Zoom. We in the building tonight, live and direct.
From NY
1 minute.
straight shells and scatter.
But the V is gonna be on.
Trafficking, fuck who platinum. Rat-a-tat-tat from a big black magnum. And I ain't on no violence shit, but even the Pope in the Vatican is wildin' and shit. Apocalyptic.
I see you, Tammy.
Microphone shit like David Icke. Don't believe the radio hype. I ain't the radio type. They only play you if your payroll is tight. Right.
We set a tone, steady, ready with a poem. Tell a veteran a song, come on. My stakes and come home. My face keep the vapors on. Commit capers gone. Sweet papers, tasty blaze long. I ain't phased by the joints these days at all. That's why I nod to my parallel. God sent average male. My duality bruised.
All right, we're gonna keep the show moving.
My birthday song.
It's
She too
time.
mad at me. Mad at me.
We're gonna go ahead and switch out and hit the Zoom and bring in our man, Butter Versus. Tonight is tonight. Go ahead, Ron. Do you say?
Give that man a round of applause.
Of course, of course. And this time, I'm gonna get that applause right. All right. can't see myself. I gotta lean over here like.
Oh, just move that camera back a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right.
Perfecto.
What up?
What up, my brother? It's my first time meeting you, but I just want to say thank you for joining us on this night on the live with us.
Honored to be here, man. Thank you for having me.
That's what's up, man. You know, we trying to bring something fresh for the people every week. You know, me and my man Ron Du, I know you know him. You know what he about. So, you know,
Yep.
I'm with the same flavor. So,
Word.
we're going to set this off.
So, Mr. Butter, why don't you let everybody know who you are and a little bit of your background and all that before we get into the nitty-gritty.
My name's John Cullen. I went by Butter Versus. I grew up in the Bronx, New York.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Where you grew up?
The Bronx.
Yo, give him a round of applause right there. Round of applause. All right.
Wait. Did you ever see the Pistol Staircases?
Oh, of course. Just in the elevator, everything. Man. I mean, I didn't grow up in project buildings, but you know, I was over there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, who hasn't seen that?
Exactly.
That's what's up for sure.
All right, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I grew up in New York. I moved to South Florida in 1993. And then I just started doing, like, everybody I met down here was into music. Like, the hip hop scene was like crazy down here. Probably more artists down here than in New York.
In 93?
Yeah, in all honesty, yeah, hell yeah.
And they talking about South Florida. We was in Daytona.
Yeah, we was
wild.
in Daytona, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it was like official down here. Like, and Cats wasn't on no bullshit either. Cats was on some like the real culture shit out here. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick one for you. Were you the typical New Yorker that came down here and was like, "Yo, Florida's whack, man. Florida's whack"?
Nah, see, what happened for me is I came here in I used to come to Florida like every year, but more like Orlando, Disney and shit. And then in 10th grade, that would be like 1991, I came to Coral Springs. And I went to Fort Lauderdale Beach. The shit was wild. I was like, to my parents, like, yo, how the fuck can a place like this exist if you let us grow up in the Bronx? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I decided then on that little 2-week vacation, like, yo, I'm moving as soon as I graduate high school. So as soon as I graduated, like, I had to go to summer school for fucking art or some bullshit. And I got my diploma and I fucking got a job on a moving truck. And the first drop off was fucking South Florida, and I got off the truck and quit. And I was like,
oh, no, that's wild.
Yeah.
But with no plan, you just like, yo, I'm out.
I told my parents that I was gonna, go to. My mom's had a friend. One of her friends had moved down here. That's how I found out about Coral Springs. So I just came here. I was like, yo, I'm enrolling in community college, and I'll stay with them. And then the Christmas after that summer, my whole family wound up moving down here. So it was just like perfect.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
Yeah. But I was telling everybody in New York, I was like, yo, I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to be a surfer. Like,
a surfer?
I was like, yo, I went to this beach and the water was fucking blue and I'm going to be a surfer. Like, my whole idea was different. Like, I was looking for some whole different life than some New York shit.
So you was already doing music before you came, or you didn't get into it till after you got down here?
I was doing like hip hop music for a very long time. Like, well, hip hop culture anyway. If you're from up there, it's just the way that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing graffiti, breakdancing, DJing since a little kid. And then rapping was just like some shit we used to do to make fun of my youngest brother. Like, we used to change Run DMC raps to make fun of my youngest brother and shit. And then in high school, in like middle school and high school or junior high, whatever, it was like, yo, I could do that shit too. You know, people was doing it. I was like, yo, I could do it too. So I started doing it, not really taking it serious. Then high school, Me and my man, we actually got a record deal up there. My man Chris Menical, but we turned that shit down. Lawyers was like, "Yo, that shit is not good," and so there was opportunity. We was trying to make it, but it wasn't really popping like that. And then when I came down here, I met, like everybody I met was in the scene, the local scene. So it was just like really fucking. I just dove into that shit,
How was the reception when you got down here, like by the South Florida people?
I mean, I saw it as like there was a total, almost like a disconnect between the counties. You know what I'm saying? Like Palm Beach was one way, the cats in Lauderdale was one way, and the cats in Miami was another way. Like everybody was real kind of like clicked up. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Still that way,
but
probably.
The hip, yeah, kind of in a way. I mean, I don't really mess with the scene too much anymore, but I would assume it was kind of always like that. But then there was still the mutual respect between the cats who was like true hip hop culture, and then, no matter where you was from, it was like, yeah, at least you still doing this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not on some fucking bullshit.
So who did you when you got down here? Who did you first hook up with that kind of like made you think, okay, you could do something down here in South Florida, as far as musically?
These cats called the Soul Providers. It was like LP, Aaron Goney. Who else was there? There's a bunch of them. My man Noel, like that was super slag. He was like the illest dancer I ever seen in my life. And I had went to Club Boca and just seen him
No, we laughed because when we first came down here at FAU, we used to go to Club Boca and they had a hip hop night, college hip hop night.
That was Stevie D. That was
Stevie D.
That's my nigga. So what happened is I met this chick down here, right, like at fucking Four Square Mall or some shit. And I didn't know none of these cats at first. It was just me by myself. And I was hanging out with this dude that was like, kind of like a my nigga type, if y'all know what that means, right?
Yeah,
like,
we know what that is.
You know what I'm saying? So I was hanging out with him, and then I was like, damn, this is what the hip hop heads is like down here. And then I met this chick, and she was like, yo, let's go to Club Boca. So I went to Club Boca, and I was like, oh shit, they playing like some real shit up in here. They playing KRS, they playing fucking Protect Your Neck and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking Jesse West and Puffy and Biggie and shit, like all shit that I was like, yo, this is fire shit. Like, I'm surprised. And then I seen these cats performing on stage, and I was like, oh shit, like niggas is really doing some shit out here. And then like a month later, I got a job at like something like a Chuck E. Cheese, and one of the cats that was there was like, yo, let me introduce you to my people. And it was them cats that I had seen on stage. And then from then it was just like, boom, I'm rocking with y'all. Like, I'm gonna tag along. And then, once they heard me rhyming and shit, it was like, yo, you fucking killing this shit. Like, word, like you in, like, so it was just like, I was just a part of it since then.
True. Anybody else branched out like you have, as far as on the scene?
I mean, everybody kind of had something. Like a lot of them had like a good amount of success in some like South Florida type shit before I even got here. Like Jealous J or Jimbo. What the fuck is his name? I forget what his producer name was, but he did like a lot of shit for Lil Wayne.
Oh, word? Oh.
After, yeah, he did a lot of beats. He did like the Lollipop beat. He did work for Beyonce. But before that, he was like Jealous J. So he was popping, and you had like cats doing Cut It Up Def, like they was bass artists and shit like that. So they was already in the industry in some way. Cats had like vinyl records out and shit like that. So I was like super impressed and felt lucky to, get some respect from these cats, because it they wasn't just trying, you know, like they've had levels of success, not necessarily for like what people would consider pure hip hop, but it's still some aspect or facet of hip hop music and the music industry. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess. And then, you know, Stevie D was like doing major shit with all the clubs and, you know, getting some spots on radio and shit like that, pirate radio. So, I mean, I felt like my team was like major. In my eyes, we was fucking major, you know? Yes. But we was just one of the many in all reality.
Yeah, I see that you're on a lot of singles or people's songs, or you have a lot of singles out. And you were also signed.
Yeah, I had a deal for like maybe 3 or 4 years. I was signed by DJ Maceo De La Soul on Bear Mountain Records, which is another fucking dream come true. Like, you know, I remember when the Me, Myself, and I video came out, and I told my parents, like, I was like, yo, take me to Modell's. And I got a fucking, I got my first fucking like sweatsuit, matching sweatsuit off that video. Like, yo, that shit was, you know, and I didn't realize, like, I picked the clothes of the niggas they was against.
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, yo, I want to be like them niggas, you know, but I still was like, them niggas dress fucking funny and weird. I want to, you know, I still want to look like these niggas, but I want to dress, I want to, you know, I feel these cats though, you know, like I was like, yo, if I could be in any crew in hip hop, that shit would be Native Tongue.
Yeah, you sound like it too.
And then later down the line, it just so happens that that's the cat that is meeting me to ask me about my music and see if I want to sign.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on, people. I don't know what happened here, but Ayo Butter, you there? Hold on. I gotta send him another in.
Like Zoom decided to kick us off.
Yo, I don't get it, man.
What just happened?
Zoom is tripping, man.
We here. Why don't you run a little beat till we get
We're gonna get him back up. We're gonna get him right back up. Hold on. If it's not one thing, it's something else. It's always something else. Until then.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
We hear you.
See you.
All right, it's coming back up. I guess they were like the free Zoom meeting had ended. They're trying to get me on that subscription, I guess.
Oh, okay. So that's what that's about.
It should be coming back up though.
Yeah, because we got your name and everything up, so.
That's Zoom trying to play some tricks with us.
All right, there we go.
We got you. We got you. Let's hope they don't kick us off again.
Woo, that was a close one. I'm about to go crazy again.
Hey, man, there's a lot of trial and error with this thing we've been doing here.
I was just going to say, my trial period is over. They're like, all right.
So I'm going to throw some questions. So you come from the era when we was putting stuff on TDK tapes and stuff, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Like making mixtapes off 2 radios, WBLS, Kiss FM.
Hey, the 2 second sampler.
Yep. All of that.
The SK1, the Casio.
All of that.
Yeah.
So how you feel? We know a lot about that. We used to do our little thing. How you feel about that versus how easy it is now? Like I think if we had the technology they have now, like, it would be so much easier to get out there and be a lot more successful.
Yeah, in a sense, I think that's definitely true because, like, it's like now everybody want to do this shit. You know, like I remember when it was like, yo, nobody was just like, oh, you doing that shit? I let me do it too. Let me sound exactly like this guy and do it too. Like it was more like, you know, not everybody was into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody might have been into the culture, but not everybody was into the rapping or the DJing or making beats. Like it was few and far between in a sense, I think.
Well, it wasn't easy to do back then. You know, now
No, yeah, like
you get all
you
these.
were lucky. You were lucky if you could find somebody that would give you studio time at a good price. You know, he was definitely paying. You know, you needed ADATs or fucking reel to reels.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
buddy.
You needed shit. Yeah, you needed money for shit. You had to press up vinyl, press up cassettes. Even with I remember thinking when the whole game changed because we was pressing up CDs. Like you pay $100 and get 1,000 CDs. Like I was like, yo, we fucking on. Like we don't need nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, yo, you just fucking SoundCloud. Everybody, you know. I guess that's good too. It's just nobody's not many are into the being different or like, yo, I'm trying to do the illest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on that Ghost and Ray shit. Like, yo, I'm a freak niggas this summer. Like nobody's on that. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna just say some shit.
There's no more individuality no more in the music no more. At least there is, but you ain't gonna get that on the mainstream no more. You gotta go looking for that type of, I guess that would be, quote, underground right now.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I do like some of the shit that's out now, you know, even from like the dumbest motherfuckers. Like some of the shit is, I'm like,
it's catchy. It's always catchy.
Like, yo, this shit is fucking good. Like I can't front. I like this shit.
Hey, it's always catchy, man. But it ain't nothing you gonna listen to when you want to meditate or try.
I mean,
you
ain't never gonna hear me hate on no Cardi B shit. Like that's my fucking fantasy right there. So I'm all about that shit. But you know, there's some shit. But then you do got some dope at like that whole Griselda movement.
Oh
that shit
yeah,
is like
yeah,
fucking
You
know, that's like
is that Benny
pennies from heaven right there.
Yeah, Conway the
Machine. It doesn't get no better than them motherfuckers. Rock Mars. So
Rock Mars.
Yeah, some shit I'm still like, but I ain't really checking for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. These days, I'd rather listen to a podcast or some fucking political niggas arguing than some hip hop shit. I feel like that shit is
old school.
It's good for what it's good for, but you know, that shit be dumb and that shit makes you stupid. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I mean, but we still got a lot of the good old artists still putting out music. It's just it's not on the mainstream, man. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I be
still putting out music.
Me personal, like I hear old niggas rapping, I be rolling my eyes like, yo, what the fuck?
You serious?
Nah,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
you
man.
You talking like Nas' last album?
That shit is trash.
You think so?
That Nas shit is trash.
Only like two songs off the album.
I peeped it when he got the Grammy.
I like that spicy joint, man.
When he got the Grammy, I peeped it and I was like, yo, this shit got a fucking Grammy? Like, and then I had put that I had made a post like, yo, that Benny the Butcher, the shit with him and damn, what the fuck is that name? That nigga's name, Freddie Gibbs. Him and Freddie Gibbs. That joint, I'm like, yo, this joint is better than Nas' whole album. And I was like, yo, this joint is better than Nas' whole album if he spit every verse on that album on this beat. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I think that shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely respect Nas and the shit he's done before. But, yeah. I think sometimes you just gotta, that's my opinion, sometimes you just gotta let it go, you know? Yeah. That shit's a young man's game, man. Like, it's like,
I like hearing dudes like Nas spit age-appropriate rap, man. I ain't got no problem with that. With Jay-Z and the 444.
And tell me some shit. You
and
know
dudes
what I'm
talking
like,
about gout and, you know, investing and stuff like that. I'll take that all day over dudes just talking about, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't need to hear Nas tell me about fucking gout. Like, I go to a doctor for that shit.
I mean,
that's just my opinion. I'm just like, part of me feels like, I just be wondering, like, damn, do you still have to do this shit? Or it's like you still love this shit like that?
Yeah,
Or do
they
you
love
have
it.
to do it?
Nah,
like,
they,
is this
they
all you know? That you stuck in this shit and like it's the only way you can get money? Because it's just like, I don't know.
I don't think it's about the money though, man. Because I mean, I'm sure you still get the urge to spit.
Sometimes, and then I'll be like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'll do some shit on Instagram maybe if I really, really like, but I can't invest in and like put the time in and go to the studio and try to make a whole project. Sometimes I do get the urge, like, yo, I'll fucking body these niggas right now. But then I'm just like, I'd rather go ride my motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go play with this chick. I'd rather go, play PlayStation and shit.
Yeah, but when you in the game like them dudes for so long and that's all they do.
Yeah, that's true too.
You know, they ain't got to go to 9 to 5 like us.
Right. If they successful, that's one thing I do say too. If you successful in it and you doing it, like this is, you like the supreme, or like Earth, Wind, and Fire in this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But for me to try to make it pop right now, that shit is like ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? Shit makes no
I feel like the elders should be trying to take the game back. Because the kids ain't spitting nothing but stupidness. They're just going misleading everybody in the wrong direction. I think we need somebody to spit some, some mature stuff, some knowledge, back to trying to kick knowledge.
Yeah, but I mean, you're doing that to immature motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They're not really on it like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I generalize a lot, so I know, I don't want to confuse the whole shit like I'm talking about everybody. But for the most part, I think this shit it's for kids. Like, think of it, when we got into this shit, we was looking up at niggas, like I'm thinking these cats are 30, 40 years old, they're like 19. When I'm looking up the cats as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like cats was 16, 17 years old. And then like right now, like we expecting 40-year-old, and a lot of 40-year-olds are doing some 17-year-old shit,
Nah, see, that's what I'm talking about with Nas. I mean, you can't be out there trying to spit that hype, jump up in the club stuff no more. Your knees don't work like that after 40.
Nah, that's facts.
And what I see, like when I'm on YouTube and I see dudes like our age and spitting, I mean, and I see them still getting millions of views, so it's still a fan base out there. It's just the music ain't out there.
Yeah, I might be the wrong person to ask because I haven't been checking for it like that. Like I feel like I pursued the shit. I got what I wanted from it, and I had the time of my life, and then this shit just stopped being fun to me. Like, I was never in this shit for money, ever, at any point. Like, my shit was about, I want to do the music right. Like, I want people to be like, yo, that shit that this cat do is pure hip-hop shit. And I wanted, like, artists that I respected to respect the music I did. And at least not be like, yo, that's some fake-ass shit that he does. Like, his shit is trash.
So what exactly made you fall out of love with it?
How much fun I was having in it, like going to the studio, the drugs, the sex, drugs, rock and roll lifestyle, like all that shit, getting the accolades as a local artist and shit, like writing some shit, staying up all night, writing like 4 or 5 joints, and then just going to my boy house with a fucking CD of the beat and rapping that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then putting it, like, that was even better than recording it to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then we record it, and then, you play it, you do your little shows or whatever. That shit was all so much fun. And then it's kind of like the shit got more like a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? And a job that didn't pay fucking well all the time. Because I wasn't my mind was not in it for money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I didn't will. Everything I willed, I got. And I've never willed for money, where if I probably had willed for money, like, yo, I want this shit to happen with money and money, I'd have had a lot more fun and been, stunting and buying the shit I wanted rather than struggling on it, you know?
True.
Got you.
So you think if you
then once I got a 9 to 5 and just went back to the regular world, it was like I was still doing music, but I was making mad money from the fucking 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this shit, like it just felt like, damn, this job shit ain't so bad. Like my life started popping.
Yeah, because a lot of people think that, you know, if you're making records or you're doing songs that you're gonna be making hundreds and thousands of dollars, but people don't really understand that's not how the music business works.
Nah,
it's not.
You know what? When I got to tour, like at first that shit was the greatest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting, it wasn't even a lot for the shows. Like if I was getting 250, I was dumb happy. If I was getting 500 or 1,000, I was stupid happy. You know what I'm saying? And I was blowing that shit the same night. Alcohol, coke, like I was wilding. And then when I was touring, like at first shit was great. It's like, yo, you going to Germany? I'm like, yo, I'm going to fucking Germany. I'm going to France. And then like, I don't know why, but for me, like the next time they like, yo, we're going to France, we're going to Germany. I hang up the phone and be like, I don't want to go to fucking Germany. Like,
Been there,
I don't
done
know.
that.
Yeah, it just kind of felt like, yo, it's a job. It's taking me away from the shit the regular shit I was having fun doing. You know, I mean, that's just me. Some people love that shit. I didn't really like it like that. Like the show itself, I liked, you know, getting on stage, meeting chicks, getting wasted every night. But all the other shit that came with it, the hotels, the travel, the sound checks, the waiting around, hurry up and wait type shit. That shit just got real annoying to me, you know? And plus, none of my people got to go with me. It wasn't like I wasn't out there with the cats I was doing the shit with that got me to that point. I was with, you know, De La and then the friends I made in that situation, which that shit was dope too and fun. But, you know, my really, really strong friendships and bonds with these other people, they wasn't there for none of it. Oh. You know, so that might have made a difference if they was going in, you know, it's like forging memories with my friends, you know?
Yeah, so the people that you made your success with wasn't around. They wasn't there to celebrate it with you. Yeah.
Right. I feel like that definitely might have made a difference if some of them was there too.
And presently, as far as the music game right now, do you think it's operating fairly?
What do you mean
like
fairly?
As far as like, you know, if there's a proper balance, like in especially with hip hop, do you think there's a proper balance going on right now?
Nah, I mean, like there wasn't a proper balance when we was trying to get in it. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a point where you would watch Rap City and there'd be, or BET, there'd be no De La videos on there. There'd be no KRS shit on there. There'd be no, basically any East Coast quote unquote conscious shit was not on it. It was all, you know, now watch me wobble wobble. Now watch me shake it. It was all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like pork, chicken head. Like, oh, it was all that shit. But that's a banger though. I like that shit. But that's, you know, you was not getting any of that shit, you know. You had to go to that's why they had underground hip hop clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, so it's never been fair, you know. And to be fair, when it was the shit we loved, like that, when that was heavy, the cats doing that other shit, they couldn't get no love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how they bogarted it too. Like, fuck y'all now. Y'all did this shit to us. We gonna make sure we do it to you. You know?
Yeah, and you gotta respect that because they did their own thing. They didn't try to assimilate what Up North cats were doing. They just did their thing, and now Now,
now
New York is trying to do their thing.
Every New York cat sound like some cat that's from some southern state, you know. Like New York has no real identity right now.
No, none.
From what I see, you know, like from what I came from, I'm not there right now, but from what I see, that shit looks like it has no identity.
And that goes for LA too.
That's the music influencing it, right? I mean, no matter where you at, whatever's playing on the mainstream is what's really influencing the people. Because I mean, even in the islands, people, you know, you listen to enough, watch enough TV, you're gonna start talking Yobi and saying you don't even know what these words mean, and you start using them because you're hearing them every day. So now that the southern music is dominating
earlier, like that shit makes you dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that's out is definitely for dumb motherfuckers. It's very negative. It's very dangerous. You know, like even I'd say the Griselda shit. I love that shit. That shit sounds exactly like the shit I like. But that shit is negative as fuck. Yeah,
it is.
Man. Like,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when my boy told me about them, and he was listening. He was like, "Yo, I'm sure every one of them niggas killed somebody." He's like, I'm like, "Yo, yeah, I don't doubt it. That shit is wild negative." And we all got that aspect to us, but the glorification of it, you know, in an illegal sense, is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like how heavy metal. Remember, they used to be like, "Oh, it's the devil's music. That shit'll make you fucking hang yourself by a swing set in the park or some shit." Like, like hip hop will make you.
When that stuff Ozzy was doing, biting the heads off birds and stuff and crazy stuff.
Like hip hop will definitely make you go out and commit crimes if you got a weak will. If you're weak-minded and you want to be popular or like just be considered cool and shit, like because it's all presented that way.
That's
you know.
So where do you think this all went wrong? Or started taking a turn from the worse?
Money.
When
they got paid.
I don't want to get y'all fucking y'all shit kicked off. There's a certain group of people that saw the influence that this shit had and who it had the influence on. And, you know, they run everything in this shit. And, they decide, yo, no, you can't have this positive ass music. You got to make this shit. That's a fact. Like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have you in a board meeting like, nah, you need more shit like this. We got this for you and that for you. Say this, say that. Make more records like this. Oh, you got that positive record? Yeah, that's not going to work. Go do this. You know, that's a fact. So.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we don't have to sell our souls. So they accepted the deals.
Yeah, but if you want to do it, you know.
You can stay
not
true.
Everybody. Yeah, but that's kind of like, they know what they know it's weak. Everybody's weak, you know, in some sense, you know, like I shouldn't be cheating on the girls I deal with, but I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody has the weakness for what they want. And if they presenting shit to you, they just know what they're doing. And that's my opinion of it. That's my mindset, is that there's a certain group of people that control it and they know the influence they have. And it's their goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you heard about the meeting they had around 92 and 93? I forgot who said it.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So you think that really happened?
I think that is totally possible, and I'm sure something close to that happens all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Whether it's TV, movies, music, books, you know, somebody is out there telling you like, nah, this is, you know.
Yeah, for those who are unaware about the meeting, it was a supposed meeting around 92 and 93 where all these like executives and stuff got together in this meeting. They was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. They have some venture with the prison systems and all, so they're invested. So what'll happen is we're going to promote this type of negative music All artists that are doing this, we're going to push that because the youth are easily influenced. So they're probably going to take the music to heart, start doing criminal activities. And when you get a lot of people doing criminal activities, they go into the prisons. And if you go into the prisons, that makes us money because we're invested in the prisons. Yeah. So no one, I mean, I don't know. No one has really confirmed that meeting, but, you know, it sounds very possible because around that same time, you know, you have a lot of artists doing uplifting music, you know, causing people to learn about people like Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, sending people to the libraries to do research on these people. And apparently they didn't like that. They didn't like people getting knowledge itself. And because once you get smart people, they unite. And when a certain group of people unite, they will take over. And that's something they don't want to happen. So they started encouraging the gangster rap. Even though I do like a lot of the gangster rap, it kind of took over. And then you got the South started taking over. And now here we are. And if you are an artist saying anything with sense, you're not going to get played. Unfortunately, that's how it is. If you're out there talking foolishness, promoting drugs. Actually, if you look at it, if you're promoting everything that hip hop stood against, you're going to get radio play. That's pretty much how it is right now.
I mean, it's not, I think hip hop always had criminality to it. I think hip hop always had drug use, but there was a balance, like, you know.
But like artists weren't promoting it like that. They wasn't saying, go ahead, pop these pills. Not
necessarily, because back then we wasn't fucking with pills. But, you know, niggas was telling you, niggas was doing coke. There's rhymes that was promoting coke. There's rhymes that was definitely promoting marijuana. There's rhymes promoting alcohol, criminal behavior, all that. But I think there was a balance. Like, you would hear one of them criminal records, and then you would hear some positive shit.
I agree.
And then they would be on the same shows together. Like, this cat's performing with this cat. Will Smith performing with NWA. Like, it was a balance, you know what I'm saying? Agreed. Now it was like, you can't even get anything but that, you know? Yeah, and I just know, like, for adults, it's like, yeah, we could handle that shit, you know what I'm saying? But now it's promoted to 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, you know? Back when I was 12 and 13, the shit, it was more about, like, well, as a young kid, it was more about, like, the breakdancing and shit for me and the graffiti. And not so much the rhymes or anything, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like these little kids is, like, little ass kids, you see them on Instagram or whatever, like, it's like, and the shits go viral, they get mad views, and it's like, yo, you need to lock that kid up now. Like, like, lock that little motherfucker up now. Save the community.
For real, though. I think it's a lot to do with the money, though, because you have these kids with money and power, and they don't have the wisdom to go with it, and they reckless with it, and you know, and I think once people started getting paid when there was a struggle and wasn't no money, and people were still wearing the medallions, and you know, people were more conscious. But once they start getting money, things changed. Just like the NBA changed, everything changed once people started getting paid. People started having different views. Now it's all about the money. They just want to do it for the money. They don't care. They putting prices on your head where they got money. You know, it's just real reckless right now.
Yeah.
I think we got a real problem in this country where we have too many youth guiding the population with their music. And then we have on the other end, we have these old people,
young motherfuckers.
We have the old people in the government, and there's no balance. It's like no middle ground.
Yeah.
Well, that's the old people's fault, because they let the young motherfuckers having opinions, and like, this shit matters. Like, it's like you fucking 15, 16, 17 years old. Like, you don't know shit. You 21, 22, you don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, And we listening to these motherfuckers. Like they're the ones they're interviewing. And then everybody's all sensitive, like, oh, that's the bad. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, motherfucker, go do something. Go join the military. Go do something. Like, get a job. Like, learn responsibility. Like, why the fuck are we listening to people who have no life experience, really? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they barely got vocabulary, man. They can't even speak a sentence, bro. Most of them talking, they got shit in their mouth, man. Like, you talking to them, they can't even look you in the eye in the camera. They head swinging all around.
Nah, facts. It's just, this shit is wild. Like,
but they don't know no better because they kids.
Exactly.
So at some point, we got to hold the radio accountable or somebody else accountable.
It goes back to like that meeting, that conspiracy theory of that meeting. Like the people in charge know exactly what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And all you could do is know more wise shit for yourself. Like realize what the fuck is going on. Take care of you and yours. And really that's it. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta not take the bait, man, because they can't take the music from you. So you can still make all the positive music you want. It's just whether you want the money and gonna sell out and start doing the other stuff, you know, to go down that road. Because I mean, if you look at reggae, it's a balance. You have the dancehall, then you have the Rastas. Their music might not get played, but you ain't stopping them from making music. They making music and they still got their following and they still can sell out shows. So you can still do it. I mean, I see positive artists still doing shows and still have big followings without the radio play, without the glitz. So, you know, I think it's still up to the individual at the end of the day which road they want to travel.
Yeah, if somebody is still into it and they want to do it, I guess, you know, more power to them. For me, I'm looking at and thinking about, you know, what's going to happen in the next 10 years that this music ain't going to help me in no fucking way, shape, or form. You know, like I'm trying to stay physically fit, have, you know, mentally healthy, be able to defend the people I love and care about.
There's only one way to do that.
You know?
Gotta have some pieces on you.
Absolutely. You know, and they trying to, that's some crazy shit too. They trying to stop all that shit now, right? Every fucking time. But the music that they promote is all about that. Like, they love that shit. Yeah, we love fucking a shooting happens and you got all these people that, oh, get rid of the guns, stop the guns, we need to stop with the guns. And then fucking so-and-so, you know, I kill mad niggas be
every
his name.
song. My it can go blow.
Yeah, and they got 150 niggas in the video with
my it go chop your head off. Hey, your head fly.
All of this shit is illegal. All of them is illegal. And they love that. Like, that's awesome. Like, yeah, we're gonna promote that. That guy's good. He can have all the weapons he wants. But you just a legal citizen? Nah, you're not allowed to have that shit.
It's crazy, man.
Nigga, I got this shit because of them niggas. I'm not worried. I'm more worried about them niggas than the government. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think the radio, I don't know, man. I think the radio got to be more responsible because some of the stuff they play, I mean, even though they bleeping the words out, you could still tell what the hell they saying. The sentences used, and you know what it is.
They know, like, all right, people are wild stupid, but they also know that the human mind is incredible. Like, you think of the little shit you'd see on Facebook where it's like all the words is wrong.
Yeah.
And like, yo,
you can still read
it. So yeah, you don't need to, you know, it's wild. They know exactly what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? And they know the dissension they trying to separate the people with and all the bullshit. They know it's all fucking orchestrated and on purpose for some wild shit that's coming in the next few years. I believe.
I really don't blame the radio stations because they're ran by a higher entity.
Yeah.
You know, and what was I gonna say?
Not the station itself, but I mean, everybody got a choice.
I was gonna say, what they're doing on the radio now, like the songs that they're playing. Oh, come on! It's like it's gonna cut out again.
That's why I could just let's just say 9 minutes. So I just started over, you know, on the 9 minutes.
Okay, if it happens,
minutes.
all right. But what happened?
Easy.
What happened is like the songs that they're playing now, you know, I'm not mad at the songs, but I'm mad at it being played on the radio because when back in our days, if we wanted to hear a song where they was talking about the stuff they're playing on the radio now, you had to buy the album.
Yeah.
They wasn't played on the radio as a single, like
parental advisory,
like Slick
shit.
Rick, Mona Lisa, and all them other joints. They wouldn't play it on the radio. You had to buy the album if you want to hear that stuff. But nowadays, they're playing those album cuts as singles and just blurting out the words. Like you said, we can't figure out what they're saying. You know,
Right. I mean,
I remember when my daughter was like
they
5 years
playing
old.
WAP on the
when she
radio.
was-
Who
when
don't know
she-
what the hell that is?
When she was 5, she was singing songs, but she didn't even know what the heck she was saying. I'm
Right.
like, yo, don't sing that song because it's very, especially you being a girl, it's degrading. You don't even know what you're saying. But these corporations force these radio stations to play this stuff, so it's higher than the radio station. And I personally know DJs who works for radio stations who say, you know, the program directors give them a list of songs to play, and you have to play that. If you want to play a song not in that list, you have to get permission, and more than likely, is you're not going to get permission for that song.
Right.
So it's like you're a DJ, but you're handcuffed. So you're really not a DJ. You're a jukebox. They
damn
give
if
the
you-
list,
damn if you don't.
and you play it. If you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
express yourself as a DJ, radio is not for you. It's not.
Yeah.
That's where you gotta rebel.
That's why I stopped kind of doing the underground radio stuff, because they're like, you got to play these songs. Like, nah, man, I want to play what I want to play. So I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah. I mean, it's all across the board. The world is wild different.
Yeah.
Like, think of, you know, if I go back to when I was 17, 18, the shit I see on TV, on a fucking TV show, you know, at 8 o'clock at night, I wasn't, like, I had to watch Cinemax to see some shit like that.
Yes, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're right.
Dude,
I remember
Corky's
watching,
was X-rated,
watching
man.
Something with watching something with my nieces and nephews, and it's on regular TV,
Yep.
and I see titties on the shit. You know what I'm saying? My
Yes.
nieces and nephews is wild young. You know what I'm saying? It just felt real awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, I was watching TV the other day and I heard them using the F word like 2 times. I had to look up. I was like, what channel y'all got this TV on? It was like, this is like TBS or something. I was like, what? I was like, dude was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, nah. I had to hit the guy button and see what channel this was, man. It's unreal the way they doing it right now, but it's like a catch-22 because it's, you know, freedom of speech, freedom of this, freedom of that. And these freedoms, they start
but
to
it's
backfire.
not freedom though, because there's mad shit we can't say. You know, it's certain shit like that they'll let you say. And it's like, yo, when we say, you know, if this is gonna ruin some kids, we're all for it.
Go for
This
it.
is gonna
Go
hurt
for it.
If this is gonna hurt some grown weird ass adults' feelings, then you can't say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just fucking backwards,
it's
man.
That's crazy, bro. We gotta rebel on that. We gotta start
man.
bucking against that. So I was saying what the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
That's why I stay quiet. Like I'll be quiet.
Yeah, but that's what they doing. They forcing us to be quiet. And, you know, it's a lot of that stuff, man. I think that's why a lot of people is voting for Trump, man. Because a lot of stuff they don't like, but they can't say. And so they go to the polls, and they was, you know, he was saying what they was thinking, and it's like, okay, let's vote this dude in here, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think that's definitely part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that the older I get, the less I want to be around people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to move to the fucking desert in Vegas where I can see somebody coming 10 miles away.
I want to go. I want to go to the mountains, bro. You like me? I want to go to the mountains, not the desert, and all the sniper rifles I can hold in my hand and picking people off.
Like
Uh-oh.
Just let me live my shit, do what the fuck I want to do. Let me ride my dirt bike, shoot my rifles, watch my porn, do, you know, whatever.
Okay.
Like, stop making me do what you want, what you think I should do.
Yeah.
You know, stop telling my kid what you think they should be.
That's what's up.
You know,
the only way we can do that must be got to move to Ghana or something right now, because it ain't happening in America, bro. This country's lost. You really got to go to the hills and form your own communities right now.
Yeah.
Like the Mormons, where you could just control your own rules. Teach your kids what you want to teach them.
Yeah.
As long as we try to interact with each other, we're going to be subjected to all that other shit.
Yeah, I mean, if the whole shit was gonna like how influential hip hop is, if that whole shit was to turn around to the more positive shit against what they're saying, going against their agenda, what they're trying to make people think and believe, they just shut it down again. They would shut that shit down completely.
Well, let me ask you this: with your experience, do you see like a lot of people that are powerful in hip hop not really a part of the culture? Have you seen any of that? Like the behind the scenes people, the things that are making things happen for rappers. Do you think a lot of them are down with the culture, or they're just in it for?
I mean, I can't say I met too many executives, but I have seen some where it looks more like, like, hey, this is Jaime Schwartzowitz, and they're the one that, they're the one that decides, how much money you're going to get for your budget or this and that. I don't even know if it works like that anymore, but
yeah.
I did see that, a few times, like, hey, I want you to meet somebody, and it's like this guy.
Some crazy guy, like Jesus said, who's your A&R mountain climber that plays an electric guitar? And he don't know the meaning of rap.
You don't know the meaning of dope when he's looking for a suit and tie rap. That's cleaner than a bar of soap.
And I'm the dirtiest, thickest.
Yeah, because these are the guys who are dictating to everybody what hip hop is, which bothers me a lot. It's like,
but at the same time, it's like, all right, they had the wherewithal to do the business aspect of it, so you can't really knock it too much. It just is what it is. But it's people. It's business. It's people saying, hey, this shit's popular. This guy does this. I'm not going to do that dumb shit, but this guy will do it. And, they think it's dumb and they think it's ridiculous, but someone will do it. So they put the money behind it and then they generate mad money off it.
That's what's up.
But
I mean, that's all business, I guess.
I understand it's business, but I'm sure they can do business with positive music the same way. I mean, they was doing a lot of business in the 80s and the early 90s with the positive stuff. So why can't it go back to that?
Right.
I personally think that what they want to put out is what they want the world to see of us.
Of course.
It's like, yo, look at these monkeys, look at these savages, because they have the opportunity to put out music to make us look good, because it's all out there. But they're like, nah.
Think about it when it's on the other foot. You can't just
blame them because we love that shit, though. You can't just blame them, because as people, we fucking love that shit.
But why do we love it? Because
you know what I'm saying?
They're playing it constantly. Remember when they first started?
Because it's fun too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's exciting.
People like negative stuff, man. They want to just release, have fun, and just. They don't want to think about
the human aspect of like men wanting to be aggressive and alpha and dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know it.
And the lifestyle.
I think any male kind of want. Like, I would find it strange if a male does not want to be considered dangerous. Like, does that make any sense? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
Like, it's primal, like, type of shit. Like, it goes without thinking. Of course, we're going to be attracted to it. So it's like, yeah, we could use this shit to, spark emotions and anger and make them destroy themselves. Like, we won't have to destroy them. We can make them destroy themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I look at it like this, like when it's on the other foot. When you have those guys, like what's the Marilyn Manson, all those crazy guys. They do their best to suppress those people. I think we lost him again. I think he need the full subscription.
Well, we're gonna go back in. Hold on.
So we're gonna try to get this back up one more time, unless you want to go ahead and start playing some music, Mr. Rondu.
All right, until we get him back in.
It's already 11:10. How long we going?
Well, we'll see. Until we get back. This joint right here is Butter Versus along with CL Smooth.
Nah, man.
From Pete Rock. CL Smooth.
That's what's up. It's the Here Goes Nothing podcast on your Friday night live stream. It's your boy.
Love is a battlefield. I learned to strike first.
We got some Butter Versus. CL Smooth from Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
I'm on. I go to war a lot. Short shot. Cupid with the hard-headed dart. She get it kinetic spark start.
Do remember you can catch us every Friday night at 10 p.m.
But I'm telling you,
streaming live on Mixcloud.com. The link is www.mixcloud.com/live/bricklayers/.
I gotta pull ahead, getting head. Ooh, baby, I like the way you do it, Miss Lady. Be my only.
We're gonna try to get the link back up.
Talking to Pat Long's dog proof. This ain't talking the booth, it's truth told. Tattoo the hand I hold. My money make a wit, and she could make it spit. Have plenty honey here, have all of it, all of it. She do it on the spot. It goes down like that, yeah. She do it 'cause I'm hot. It goes down like that, yeah. And she.
While we bring on Butter Versus back up.
Yeah, we hear you. Hold on.
For some reason, Zoom trying to make us pay for something tonight that we don't want to pay for.
All right.
I ain't got no money like that. So we gonna bring my man Butter Versus back on.
Yeah,
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, we still waiting on your video to kick in. So in the meantime, between time, just want to say this to Here Goes Nothing podcast. Friday night live stream, and there we go, back on one more time for the third time. It's a charm.
Let's give him a warm applause.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that as soon as I find my applause button. So if you've been tuned in tonight, you've been listening to us chop it up with Butter Versus, talking about the industry, old school stuff, new school stuff, the direction it's going in. What we like, what we don't like about the industry, and sharing our opinions because we can. Freedom of speech, right? This is America, right?
Word.
That's what it's all about. So let's talk about that shit there. I say rebel, bro. I say we gonna have to just band together and just form our own communities. I really believe I believe this country's gonna get more divided as it speaks, and like minds are just gonna have to link together. Because even with us people of color, we don't all fuck with the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We not with all the, with that life. I ain't with that life. I'm with
it's like they pushing segregation again, and it ain't never like. Like you really need like-minded people of all race, color, creed, whatever. Like, because at one point it's gonna come down to none of that's gonna matter. It's gonna be about, do you think this or believe this or accept this? And it ain't gonna matter what color you are, what fucking, what music you're into, where you're from. None of it's gonna be like, yo, do you accept this shit? Or that shit. Did you get the vaccine or did you not get the fucking vaccine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that. I think we there. I just think people haven't started ISOing themselves off yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think we're gonna get like that to a point, like how the Jews and the Asians, everybody just has their own community and they buy, shop, sell within their communities, and they keep everything within their communities. And, if they don't like something, you can't come over there and do it. Simple as that.
Word.
They'll get you up out of there. They don't play with you at all. When you go around them Jewish schools, they got armed security 24/7 just to get up in there. So, that's the mentality people going to have. I mean, we're going to have to leave some people behind if that's the case.
Yeah, I agree.
Shout out to everybody on Instagram Live. So you officially retired, my brother?
Yeah,
or you got some verses
so.
Stored up in the vault, right?
Nah, it would have to be some. Like for one, I would need to have like $50K to invest in my own project to even do a project.
Why so
like
much?
I would want, because the beats that I would want, I would definitely want to pay people for them. I would want to do videos for everything.
We got beats, man.
Yeah. And then I would pay y'all for some beats if I wanted to use those. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm from coming up. Like Ron knows. Everybody's like, yo, throw me a beat. Let me get that beat, and then nobody's paying for nothing.
Yeah, but like,
I want people to, if I'm doing this project, I want the people, because I know I can't do it for self. I want the people involved in it to have more of a stake in it and a reason to do it.
That's not hard to do now, though.
I would have to pay. I ain't got 50K.
You don't need that. I mean, you can get producers.
I don't got 50K to throw at a fucking.
No, I'm not saying throw any money out, but
record.
I'm saying you got producers out there now, and them sites like what's the other one? Beat something, where they have contracts. You can bill a contractor and do a 50-50 with a producer right off the bat. Like if you like his beats and both of y'all trying to make your thing happen, and you can do your own distribution through a distro kid and pay out the splits right off the get go. You don't need a major label for the videos. Nah, you just gotta be creative.
Everything still gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at a minimum of 50K to even be like, yo, I'm doing something. Like, I'm gonna do this shit. Other than that, it's like there's so much other shit I'd rather be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what's going on with the songs you do got right now? Are they circulating?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, I haven't made a song in fucking a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess I'm fully retired out of this shit, you know? If somebody right now was like, yo, come to the studio, I got fucking something for you over there. Just by riding my motorcycle to it, I'd be like, you know what, I just want to keep riding my motorcycle. And I'd probably never show up to the studio.
I remember
it's not fun to me.
I remember I gave you a beat CD and you wrote a song to every one of those beats. It was like 14 beats I gave you, and you had a song for every one of them. I was like, in less than a week. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That was a different time. That's when I was like, I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was doing a lot of drugs back then. You know, right now I haven't touched a drug in like 5 years. So,
all right, give him a round of applause for that. Drug free.
Well, you know, marijuana's not a drug, right?
That shit's a drug.
That's the herbs.
It's
man.
a plant. It's not a drug.
It's a plant. It still has
the healing of the nation, man.
Effect. That should have. And then I don't give a fuck. I was addicted to marijuana, and it ain't just marijuana that I did, but I was addicted to that shit. That shit fucked up a lot of opportunities for me. So
damn.
I'm not blaming the trees. It was all me, but I just know that, you know, that shit, you know, I liked it when I did it, but it doesn't, like, I can't work out on the shit. To be honest with you, if I smoke a joint right now, I'm gonna be in Pompano buying fucking 3 bags of coke in like 30 minutes. So I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, appreciate the honesty, bro. Appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, one thing goes with the other, so I can't do it.
So you saying it is a gateway drug?
Maybe it does. That doesn't lead you to it, but it's gonna put you around people that will lead you to it. You know, it'll put you around an environment or around some people that will open some other doors to some other shit.
True.
You know, but again, it's all your choice. Like, I can't blame nobody else for the shit I did.
Have you seen a lot of people get ruined like that in the industry?
Nah, I can't even say that. You know, like I can't say I've known anybody that like was destroyed by drugs. Really, I just
not necessarily destroyed, but like their career not really go where it need to go because of the vices or the lack of discipline they had. You know, I see a lot of people that's good with the music, but then everything else they can't function. They can't do the business aspect, being on time, the signing the documents, the managing the money. You know,
nah, that's a fact. I was highly responsible. Like for me, the whole music shit was just about the art. You know, like I didn't want to deal with the money. I didn't want to deal with the responsibilities. I just wanted the fun of the shit. You know, I know one time, off of some coke, I almost wound up in, like, I don't know, God was watching out for me on that night, but like knew I was going to jail in Philly. I had fucking coke in my pocket. De La was right behind me. They didn't know I had the shit in my pocket. We trying to get in the club. And the bouncer's like, yo, take everything out your pocket. And I took everything but the coke out. He's like, yo, I can feel that shit. Take it out your pocket. And there's a cop sitting right next to this motherfucker. And then there's Passes behind me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is good. I'm fucked. Like, I'm fucked.
Nah, and then I turn around and leave. I say, hey, I gotta go.
Right when I started to pull that shit out of my pocket, a car accident happened. And the cop walked away. And I was like, damn, nigga, why you making me pull this shit out? Like, you know, the guy knew what he was doing, you know. He wanted to kind of like put me on the spot and get me fucked up. But yeah, like as soon as like I feel like God was watching out for me that night, because right when I was about to pull that shit out, a car accident happened and the cop like dipped off. Wow. And then I was like, shit, all right, well, I ain't doing this shit on the tour no more. Like that's, you know. But yeah, so
scary stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So unless you get 50K, we're not gonna see or hear anything new from Butterverses.
Nah, like probably not.
Damn.
I would have to really be able to stun on motherfuckers too, like, you know. Like, you know, that was part of my, like, I'm not no super conscious rapper. I'm not no arch criminal, but I'm not like a super good guy either. Like, I liked the egotistical aspect and being like, yo, I do this shit better than you.
Yeah, that's hip hop. That's hip hop.
Yeah, I like all that shit. So, you know, I would, like, if I got a bunch of money, I'd put out a dope ass album just stunting on motherfuckers. And then I probably wind up dead because that's what the fuck happens in this shit now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker put out a video and then he's dead in like 2 months. Somebody killed him at the fucking gas station or the mall or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it? Is it worth it?
No, I think it depends on the type of music that you're putting out. So you're not on that vibe where a lot of these rappers like Pop Smoke and all them, you know, were doing.
You walking around with $500,000 worth of jewelry around your neck, somebody gonna come get you.
I wouldn't do that shit. But
that's just,
you know.
It's just a fact. You can't do that, and then don't have no bodyguard because you figure having security is being a pussy. You know, so you asking for you putting your own life in that crosshair.
That's true too.
I don't know. I like to hear some more Butterverses because I'm not sure if there's any other hip hop heads, you know, putting out music down here. If they are, I don't know.
No, there are.
Make me aware of them, please. Cause,
yeah, there are like all the cats from the time we was doing. A lot of, not all of them, but
yeah,
a lot
but
of them
are they still doing it?
Yeah, I still, you know, people see YouTube links on Facebook and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still promoting some shit. I'm not gonna say their names. I'm not promoting them like that. No offense to them. I'm just like, you know, this is pointless. I'm not, you know. But they're out there. Some of them got some good shit. Some of them don't, you know. But cats are still trying to do it. I'm just not.
So you really, just see yourself working a 9 to 5 and that's it? Hitting that Social Security at 65?
Yeah, you know, I mean, the 9 to 5 I got is fucking amazing though. So, you know, and so I have no complaints in that. I'm cool with that. You know, I make a good amount of money. The job is awesome. It's fun. I sell classic cars. I fucking drive around in classic cars and take pictures and shit. I mean, you know, I started at Walmart after the thing though, so I like work my way up. That's another thing I think people should do is not shun starting at some bullshit to work your way up to some way better shit. You know what I'm saying? All experience matters.
My first job in this country, I was washing dishes, bro.
Right?
I washed dishes, man. And the dude finally, after a while, he's like, bro, you too smart to be back here. You need to come up front. He put me on fries.
There you go.
So
You know?
I went for fries, then I went to manager. But I think I like doing fries better because I got too much responsibility when I got manager. And the money didn't match up.
Like, real talk, making hip-hop music like that, that's just not easy. Like, that's another thing. That shit is work. It's hard fucking work. You guys know setting up this podcast shit, is that easy?
No.
Nah, it's just work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to enjoy that aspect of it too. You know?
I'm telling you, that hour before we go live,
gave up off the first one.
Be real stressful that hour before we go live, bro. Making sure all this stuff is working.
Absolutely.
But once we start, though, we enjoy it.
When you're in the swing of it, it's like, you know.
So I guess if somebody start playing you some beats, you gonna rap.
Nah.
Matter of fact, I got an instrumental right now.
It's gonna be hard for you. You're either gonna rap in your head and just not spit it out, but some bars gonna start populating, man. It's only natural, man. Because even non-rappers rap when they hear music. If they rapping to themselves, they just ain't gonna let nobody hear them. But
I mean, I know I could rap. I know I could still body some motherfuckers if I wanted to, you know, and I could definitely make some funny shit if I wanted to, or, you know, the shit would still be fucking dope, you know. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I feel kind of silly doing that shit right now.
Nah,
man. You mean just being Butter Versus, or you feel silly?
No, not being Butter Versus. Just like yo, what am I rapping for? Like, what the fuck am I doing this for?
For the love, the
for
culture,
the music,
man.
For the art, for the art, man.
Yeah, I don't know. My love is not in that shit no more. Like,
damn, man, damn.
That's the truth about it.
Rap about those classic cars, man.
Nah, I hate them fucking things. Like, the job is mad fun, but that's the worst part of the job is the cars itself. So fucking anybody who buys a classic car is fucking retarded.
Depends what you call classic, man.
They're all gonna break. It's like the biggest money pit, you know. It's an impulse buy. And I do it. I've had a few of them. I got a classic motorcycle right now. You know, I'm retarded in that sense because I do it. I like it so much, but it's not smart. It's not a wise decision.
That's what's up. So, before we do get up out of here, tell me what's up with that TIE fighter, and I see the Stormtrooper helmet in the back there too.
Oh, he's a Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
So you down with the dark side? It looked like.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. The fucking Empire.
You like me, man? I'd be like, hey, man, I'm always with the bad guys. I want to be Darth Vader. I don't want to be the good guys.
Yeah, that helmet. That's actually my motorcycle helmet. Hold on.
You know, I peeped that. And I can see there's that plasma in the back there. What's her name? Oh, that's fire right there. Oh, that's from the Force Awakens. Okay.
Tell me that ain't the dopest motorcycle helmet ever.
That's Finn right there.
Oh, they got the lights on.
That light? Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, then the visor open up.
Wow.
Well, that thing would be crazy.
That's dope,
Yeah,
man.
That's what's up, man. Long live Star Wars, bro.
Facts.
True. So you have any closing words before we let you get up out of here?
Definitely want to thank y'all for having me on here. Shout out to anybody watching. I say be wise. You know, times have changed. You gotta be smart about yourself and your surroundings. Don't fucking fall for the bullshit that they pushing out, the division and shit in every facet of entertainment, whether it's music, movies, video games, print, media, all that. Like the shit is, there's some strange shit afoot, and it is wild, different. And most of the hip hop, if you from our era, that shit should have prepared you for this. Niggas was talking about that shit. A lot of niggas in our era, and this shit is all becoming true.
Dead Prez, they said it.
Yeah, Dead Prez, Prodigy, Boogie Monsters.
Yeah, Boogie Monsters.
So many motherfuckers.
Prodigy,
like a lot of people, man.
You think they killed Prodigy?
Nah. Nobody get. I'm not gonna say that.
He choked on an egg. I don't believe that.
They didn't care about.
Yeah, they say he choked on a boiled egg. I don't believe that.
I don't know, but they didn't. Like, he was small. He's a small fry compared to the people they really fuck with. Like, they wasn't worried about him.
He was talking that talk though. He was putting a lot of that stuff out there.
Yeah, but it's still like, that's the thing too. There was a point where it was like, you could talk that shit and everybody just thought you was crazy, right? And then it became so common that everybody talks it. It's no big deal now. They talk it. It's on their commercials. It's in their movies. It's not a secret no more. They put it right out in your face. They do it.
Yeah, and that's how you hide it. Put it right in your face. That's the best place to hide it.
Yeah, like if you watch C-SPAN, it's all on there. Like, I'll be watching shit like that. It's all, they talk about that shit on there. All the plans and the, what happens if this happens, and so it's all there. They're not hiding it anymore. Because
they know the masses ain't really gonna pay that any attention. People too busy either trying to make a living or enjoying the little bit of living they got.
Right. The masses are calling for it. The masses want it. It's Sodom and Gomorrah is about to be real deal, whole planet Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like. So, just to anybody in earshot, just, be more mindful of that shit. Don't fall for the fucking okie doke. If you're a fucking legal and allowed to have a firearm, get a firearm.
Several.
Practice your rights. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting a campaign. We need to get more educated about firearms. I think we need to start teaching our own kids how to shoot and start preparing our own little military militia. So when that shit pop off and them right wing people start trying to come this way, we need to be prepared. Yeah. Not just dancing and playing basketball.
Right. All men should be doing some man shit, and all women should be doing some women shit. That's how I feel. Like, what's that? There was a thing. Like, when I was a child, I played with childish things. As a man, I put the childish shit away. And I say that as I got fucking toys behind me.
Hey. I got some Star Wars stuff too in my office, man.
You know what I mean. Like, there's certain shit that as an adult, a grown man right now, that you got to be able to do for yourself. Like, if the shit all goes down, can you fucking, what plants you can eat and what plants you can't? Can you fix yourself if you fell down a fucking hill and broke your leg? Can you start a fire if you needed to? Can you filter water out of a fucking canal? This is all shit.
That's 95% of the people, bro. They won't survive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is shit that you should know, that they don't want. Simple shit.
They won't even have the willpower to survive.
That all that shit is very important in adulthood. So, I feel like I definitely want people to do some shit like that for their own benefit. To anybody out there still doing the hip hop shit, just do that shit pure, and I got no fucking problems with it. Because I still want the shit to be pure. It's what I grew up on, and that. If I ever get rich, you'll probably hear a project from me.
We're going to find a way to get you to come out of retirement, bro. All right. So for the people out there that did tune in and want to find some of your music, where can we find it, bro?
There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. I think I got it on like Audio Mac with the Fresh Air Fund. Me and Derek Schwartz did some projects, so that's on like Audio Mac. If you just put in Fresh Air Fund, there's some dope shit on there. I mean, it's all on the internet somewhere.
Just look up Butter Versus.
Yeah, and then the dopest shit I've probably did, I put like 1 minute shits on Instagram. So if you really want to see something, and if I am gonna do it, I'm gonna just rap for 1 minute on Instagram.
Your page is private, bro. You can't even see what's going on there, man.
Is it?
Yeah, man. I tried to reach out to you before the show, man.
Because I ain't on private today, man.
All right, my man.
Somebody's gonna get me canceled and get me fired from my job for the shit I say. So that's probably why it's private.
All right.
And then chicks be checking, and man, I gotta keep it private. I'm sorry.
Slow down, man. That's why you need a second page, backup page.
Yeah.
All right, man. Cool. Well, I appreciate you coming out on our show.
You. I had fun. This is very entertaining.
Yeah, thanks,
man.
You
reached out to me, man.
We definitely try to do it again sometime.
Yeah, like when you start working on your project. All right.
You're gonna make me make my Instagram unprivate.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
All right, man. Thanks again, man.
You,
Once again,
thank
peace.
You.
Peace out, my brother.
All right.
Later.
All right, Ron, dude, that was real interesting.
Yeah, Butter V.
That was Butter Versus with us tonight, talking a little bit about the industry, among other things, and life journey out there, giving people a little bit of advice. It's the Here Goes Nothing podcast on your Friday night live stream, and I think DJ Rondu is going to play a little bit of music before we shut this thing down, so we got a little bit of time left. Any requests, you can hit us up in the live stream. You can hit us up on Instagram Live as well. Friday nights, it's us. This is what we do. And if anything you'd like to see on here, or anybody you want us to talk to, or a subject matter you want to talk about, you can always hit us in the DM. Let us know what you're feeling if you don't want to say it out loud. You can reach us, and you can always go on www.bricklayers.com to catch some of our other videos. You'll find some interesting stuff. There's always something different as we try to bring interesting topics to the community and try to uplift and each one teach one. So tonight, just another night. Ron, whenever you're ready, you can let it off.
Big shouts to DJ Dave Jordan, and I agree with you. Dude was very open about his experience in this music business, and we respect that. We like that. We appreciate that for real. He opened up to us, and he didn't have to do that, but he did it. But big shouts, Butter V, for real. We really appreciate you. We're gonna keep the vibes going.
You gotta get him to come out of retirement, Rondo. He's got some good music.
Love is a battlefield. I learned to strike first, strike hard, make the hits count. Point for John. You can tell by the joints I'm on. I go to war a lot, short shot. Cupid with the hard-headed dart. She get it, kinetic spark start.
That's fire, man.
She swears she hear me talking, but I'm telling you it's box. I said it, forget it, seconds flat, begging me to come back. Hey girl, I was getting to that. Don't jump the gun, hun. Looking good, gun up. The score's 1 up. I gotta pull ahead, getting ahead. Ooh, baby.
Shout out to all my usual suspects.
My only wet bitches, you crazy, no, you talking.
Our loyal listeners for tuning in.
This ain't talking the booth.
Each and every Friday, except last Friday.
Money make a win, and she could make a spit.
We trying to do this for y'all.
Have all of it.
You see it?
She do it.
Selected PC in the building.
It goes down.
Bonafide. Shout out to Certified Hauling.
It goes down like that.
I'm plugging anybody you want to plug right now. Shout out to Ace Impact. Shout out to Bull Expo.
Let's go it down.
You see them broads love me, my buddy, the more they study. CL is about his money, so how should I feel, honey? I spit the game right, I'm scoring the same night. Sometimes you need a challenge, go ahead, put up a fight. Now how my stable suffer, you spoil and handcuff her. To be my only lover, put out hits on each other. Little dizzy broads fighting over is he yours? But there's 1,000 women hanging around them pretty boys. Lace me, shorty, show me you the spot for the king. I love to smash and bounce, not gossip and cling. And how
I like that beat right there.
You fall back.
Think P-Rock made that beat?
No to a piece like that. It's why you're not CL Smooth. In case y'all asking, you're still not fly enough to take my action. Where y'all go hards to me's child's play. I can make her do whatever I say. Snap of the finger,
She do it on the spot. It goes down like that.
Well, except for Zoom, Rondo.
She do it 'cause I'm
It's been a good show.
Yeah.
Mixcloud ain't gave us no trouble.
No trouble at all.
And OBS ain't give us no trouble. I think it's I got a new Wi-Fi repeater. That signal been strong all night. Strong. Like I gotta say it like how they say in Dade County. Strong. I'm straight, my dog.
Like eliminate, except that I ain't gonna eliminate none of them. And many episodes are still coming. Estrogen.
I think y'all should do a double a duet album.
Letters just piling in it. I'm a bad man, I admit it. How I did it like boomerang. Everything changed when I hit it, and it's not hassle free. Homegirls asking for the G back. I'm like, I'ma get you that. That'll set me back a pretty penny. Get a bill if any. Nah, I'm playing, girl. I'ma get it, girl. Really good looking on that hold down tip. And I bet that she can tell you how it go down. Yep, and that's 3/13, my birthday. I told her play T-Faf on Earth Day. It works, she still plays.
That's what it is.
She do it.
Little laid back this Friday.
It goes down like that, yeah.
What y'all got going on out there?
Do it 'cause I'm hot. It goes
Where the hot spots at?
yeah. And she doing it a lot. She goes down like that, yeah. Here it is. Here I go. 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 Calamity sparks the hometown's hard hit. Your boy stay in struggle like some mammoths and tar pits. I'm far from the far-fetched. 16 chapel arms stretched. I'm in touch, catch
Butter versus
definite, quiet as Christ, just so passionate. Coming like a comet hit right. You know I'm smashing it. Ask for it, put another stamp on my passport. 5 finger out of the fashion store, yo. I don't beg, I won't ask for cash from all, yo. But you only gonna get what you pay for. These rappers need to stay in a lane mode. I side swipe, scrap beats, that'll teach how well my speech reacts to cats. Guess I could've swerved, but instead he got served. Like Mad Max running with the body by thirds. Can't knock it since you trying it first.
Yeah, tonight we giving you a little bit. Butter versus
I know it hurts.
New World Crew.
Here I go, butter.
It's the Friday night live stream.
Let you know, okay, you can get it here. Show butter, let it ride.
My DJ Rondo getting busy.
Here it is.
Turn up the heat.
I go butter, how you roll it? Let you know, okay, you can get it. Show, yeah, let it ride, butter, let it roll. My jams do influence the dances they be doing. It make them put their hands in the air if they into it. This is insight, music, in tune, intuitive. Embryo split into 2 kids, twins. I be in the right state, rooting for the fans. Sharp like the mouth of a marlin, with heat like morning, but still getting shady as on. Is have a baby by your lady if your lady is on it. It knocks in the stadium, stage show palladiums, nightclub, the right pub, get a nice buzz. I couldn't say for certain what Mike was, but what I got my facts straight on is that map I stayed on. My territory, my mind will climb for me. Tell a dime, honey, don't try to dip in my money. Don't do it, dummy. Something got the sinuses running. You gon' find me with money. Yeah. Here it is. Here I go. How you rollin'? Let me know. Okay. Get it here. Show butter. Let it ride. let it roll. Here it is, here I go.
Yeah, we just vibing as we close it out.
Now, this was a special dedication going out to all you whack-ass rappers out there. On behalf of the bricklayers, the world. Allow us. This is what we all do. I'ma take care of you.
Here goes nothing.
Take care of rappers like humans with newborns, but then I mangle them only to create new forms. Wipe my ass with rappers, they're disposable. Most of them are on the radio, you may know a few. Point them out like a lineup, make them freeze on the spot like we're playing tag and I call timeout. Living with your eyes closed, I call them fools nappers. When I'm bored sometimes I waste time on rappers. Then you gotta say fuck it. These little niggas are plankton, toss them in the chum bucket. Then I resume exactly as presumed. I must be on a plantation. All I see is coons masquerading as goons and make up buffoons with asses hanging out like them African.
This one here is called Take Care of You by the Bricklayers themselves.
Shut your mouths or you'll be the next that we burn.
Allow us. This is what we all do.
If you ain't know, you know now.
I'ma take care of you.
Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this? A bunch of whack niggas with no lyrical fitness. How niggas are whack and don't know it escapes me. So I gotta beat the track like a case with Casey. Lyrics are feisty, on battlefields are wasty. Life flew as a perb, niggas claiming they'll ace me. I'll be hasty with some bars that'll place me.
Evil E, I see you.
How stupid, don't trace me. This shit is serious like my health. Conceited niggas gather around calling me God the way I'm praising myself. I'm just an old school dude with a true school feel. How I stole your food with no use of steel, with a flow so crude. Y'all should bow and kneel. I can't help but protrude, cause I sign and seal. Deliver the shit y'all niggas struggle to do. I'm only triple doubling you. This is coming to you.
Allow us. This is what we all do. I'ma take care of you. I'ma take care of you.
When it comes to lyrics, most of y'all don't exist. You mother goose rappers, pack your shit, I insist. I murder rappers with one broken jaw and a lisp. And y'all niggas couldn't break me with a psychoanalyst. So handle this, ultimately prove it to be drastic. Kids left bastards when I come and spit that acid. I spit, battle niggas in a mosh pit with a hot spit. Outer space, Dr. Spock shit. I'm a lyrical chauvinist. I got my back up on the wall, throwing fists with 2 broken wrists. Mad at the world, cause the world don't respect skills. Since all of y'all are whack, I'ma get killed. Writing numbers in blood like Mad Max with some bad axe, chopping heads with a bad axe. I'm mad relaxed with these mad facts, cause I spit that crack that you hide in your ass crack.
Hey, that camera really worked tonight. The phone idea. That's what's up. Now we got it. Straight off the Project Studio 2. Hitting you with a dose. A little bit of New World Crew. This my man, Boston Terrier, Tyson Smalls.
Niggas feel when I'm coming through. Keep it hot, feel like the sun. My team will peel a gun or two. But enough about that talk. Seeing me, trust me, your breath hawk. Come to a sun stop. To the chain round my neck. Metallic gray drop top. Niggas don't understand me. Velour suit soft.
That's what's up. For those of you that just tuning in,
but I can't see the time.
we had Butter Versus on tonight talking about the music industry,
Soldiers stay on the grind. Black chill streets.
life lessons,
Candy colored Heinz back in the day.
how to get prepared for the future.
Now I'm living life so ghetto fabulously. Same girl stop by that used to be passing me. They caught the vapors for my papers. Now they think I'm their savior. So real girls I like.
Right now we just riding out with the vibes.
Humble loud cats that thought they was hype. Let Pinky flooded with ice. See it out the ride looking like side mirror signal light. Niggas better step it up and get it right. Never heard
As we close this out,
parlaying on the corners of Cambridge.
keeping it 100% original tonight.
ghetto boy wonder, you know I'm a stunner. I stay laced everywhere I go. Recognize my face, stacking dough. Always on that paper chase, time never waits. Plus protection from above, avoiding fake pounds and hugs on these streets. I get love cause you think we playing and joking. I leave you haters are open. I got a house round my neck, I'm surprised that it's not broken. This is new words, you know we broke rounds, making niggas just up down. On my way back to Truck Town, riding with Don Remotin, who makes up potions that are so potent. When these chicks take a sip, obeying every word spoken. I got the blunts, got the tree, so my niggas are smoking.
It's a motherfucking song again. You try to stop me, I'm gone again. It's a beat down. It's a motherfucking song again. You try to stop me, I'm gone again. Stop me down. You try to count me up, but then it's wrong again. It's a motherfucking takeover. This rap game's kinda, I don't know, full of motherfuckers that just really don't know how to flow. And in my opinion, all these motherfuckers gotta go. Let me let you in on my plan. It's diabolical. They write checks that their asses never cash it. So I make examples so they never make that trash again. It's all part of the ploy and part of my master plan. And you need magic to escape like the prisoner of Azkaban. Number one, your wax on your tongue. That's why I keep a strap around my waist like a cummerbund. I'll hit them with the heat. It's hotter than the summer sun. So when they finish their back, they usually clap them from a gun. So this movement will be immediate. You deserve death, but I ain't being so lenient. Bring along test, and y'all gonna be eating it. Cause all I got left was one ingredient. Hey yo, Floor, allow me to introduce ball of juice, loose from the type beat produce. What does he juice or use in which format? And on that note, had me thinking he's flipping throwbacks. Nobody knows that a wicked scheme is brewing. And of course, what we doing, leaving them feeling ruined. The opposition that seem to fall in the sleep, deep like in a trance, he advances with pure technique. Don't speak, people might say he's demonic. Strange, just like the play was more ironic than bubonic. Dude is iconic if you ask me, even greater than Gatsby gets ghastly. His production is nasty, so lastly, let's put this plan of yours together. Whatsoever we endeavor, make sure that it's clever. To sever empires, willing to cease entire fleets that never aspire. So bring him out as Mr. Black Fire. Black Fire.
So you want work to done, it's me and done. You see the Batman, it's just a come. And everybody know, yeah, that's your song. When the fire start burn, now run. You see you want work to done, it's me and done. You see the Batman, it's just a come. And you need to test,
I'm in the back, y'all could play the front. I'm a wait and hunt, down you sorry excuses. I'ma make it blunt. There's no intelligence scanning and see no relevance. Damning the youth with negligence. So having is evidence that I care. It's not fair, I declare war on these radio programmers, and I'm sure they got no love for the culture, it's just a paycheck. I know like 45 artists that they ain't play yet, and they will never play unless they get some pay or kickbacks. I kick facts. I hope one day that I open and say we're coming to our senses and make it great again like America's picket fences. But until then, the war is on. Ain't no sparring here going on, strictly trying to right a wrong. Now all together we can write a song. Not an officer of the law, but all my peoples need to ride along.
Yo, man, what's going on, man? You heard that new vybz shit, man? Yeah, man, that shit is whack, man. Hey, he's selling out, man. He's trying to do this, like, radio-friendly stuff, man. I know, it's actually like he wants to get paid or something, man. Like, why is he selling us out for, man? You know the underground's where he started, man. You know he need to stay in the underground, man. But now he trying to sell out, like, he gotta pay some bills or something. I ain't trying
But if you gotta come back, man.
Backpackers is cats who wear backpacks, and all they know about is underground rap tracks. In fact, use insane membrane syntax in this game. Don't give out plaques for that. You whack for that. You seem to have a knack for that. Why you think nobody asked you to rap? You just started, we be like, stop, dude. You be like, oh, yo, I thought y'all rap too. We do. You know you seen us on stage, right? You wanna sign CD, but you don't wanna pay, right? Damn club look like gay night. Too many dudes in the spot, not one hot swat now. Don't get me wrong, I love the old shit, but yo, you ain't gotta play the whole shit. And why they try to make mad things fit when you know there's no space for that syllable dick? Dictionary imbecile spit, quantum physics kid. Don't nobody wanna hear that shit. I'm trying to bump and grind with a hot chick. Hey yo, you heard of Alien X? You cock blocking kid. Backpacker with your book bag on. You a whack rapper and your hooks ain't on. Backpacker, keep your knapsack with your rap whack. Never get a contract, evil. Backpacker with your book bag on. You a whack rapper and your hooks ain't on. Backpacker, keep your knapsack with your rap whack. Never get a contract, evil. Backpackers, they'll hate you inside if you make dough and you buy a nice ride. Backpackers, they don't understand the business of money changing hand to hand. They rather be broke and have a whole lot of respect, but me, I don't respect that. Give me the check, cause respect ain't buying me burgers and fries, and props ain't paying for drugs to stay high. Better get up, get out, cause when the times get hard, I got my eye on your book bag. You take your eyes off your book bag. Take it and book before you look bad. Hacker, I'm a predator. You wanna battle me? Wanna see who's better, huh? Come on, dude. Where you ever been to? See, I be writing with them airplane pencils. All them complex big words is for nerds. Smoke a little weed, sip a little serve. Do a bump, change it up or something. You get nowhere rapping for nothing, and that's real. Backpacker with your book bag on. You a whack rapper and your hooks ain't on. Backpacker, keep your knapsack with your rap whack. Never get a contract, evil. Backpacker with your book bag on. You a whack rapper and your hooks ain't on. Backpacker, keep your knapsack with your rap whack. Never get a contract, evil.
Breaking up. It's hard to do. It's not that hard. Breaking up. It's hard to do. It's not that hard. Breaking up. It's hard to do.
As we proceed to give you what you need,
It's hard.
listen to the sounds of Butter Versus.
Talk saying, I've been doing
I guess earlier tonight.
Think about me and you as we and you know, it's like look.
As we wind down, we shutting down at 12, so probably give you one more song as we move it along. It's the Here Goes Nothing podcast, Friday night live stream,
But only if you heard what they be saying.
each and every Friday at 10 p.m.
And she gave it to me really. I'm talking to Bay T-Mall City doing acts like that. It hurts, I feel shitty, but hey, just look at it this way. I mean, babe, it's better that I told you than to not to fucking tell you. I could have been with your friends a few times for real. I would have been with your friends in 2 times. Don't cry, we dying inside. I can't lie, but why prolong it? Let's just say our goodbyes, goodbye.
Breaking up. It's hard to do.
It's not that hard.
Breaking up. It's hard to do.
It's not that hard.
Breaking up. It's hard to do.
It's not that hard.
Breaking up. It's hard to do.
It's not that hard. Tired of all the fighting. I'm tired of you complaining. I'm trying to do the right thing, but with you, nothing changes. Yeah, you banging like head-on collisions, but you don't listen unless it's your ass talking how we broke is a joke. Well, you should get a gig too, then we could double the hope. But you won't. You so spoiled on some royalty shit. You sick and tired of ramen noodles, bitch. That's all we could get. You know I'm trying to strive for our survival, but you keep breathing down my neck like you 5-0. I can't take it no more. You got me so PO'd. If I don't leave, I'll put my fingers around your throat and just life out of you. To think I even thought to make a wife out of you, but that's over. Without you, I'll probably stay sober. But Oprah said, bitch, you ain't Oprah. Where the fuck is my keys at?
Breaking up. It's hard to do.
It's not that hard.
Breaking up. It's hard to do.
It's not that hard.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
It's not that hard.
You can look out for us next Friday. We'll be back same time, same bat channel.
Yep, we'll be right here.
We'll figure out what we doing, and we'll let you know through the week.
Nah, we know what we doing.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we got my boy, the world champion karate.
Okay.
Martial artist, I should say.
So we gonna be talking kung fu fighting
again from the Bronx. Yeah, Soundview. Let's do it.
That's what's up.
Yo, thank everybody for logging in, checking in. We about to get up out of her.
Yes, it's been a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Yes, for real. Thank everybody for checking in, for real.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Peace and blessings, man, for real.
Peace.
Thank y'all. Once again, peace.
And thank you.